Brief history of Mindanao Island. Mindanao, named after the Magindanaons who constituted the largest sultanate historically, and evidence from maps during the 17th and 18th centuries suggests that the name was used to refer to the island by natives at the time. Evidence of human occupation dates back tens of thousands of years. In prehistoric time, the Negrito people arrived. Sometime around 1500 BC, Australian people spread throughout the Philippines and far beyond. Native people of the Molucco Islands refer to the island as Maloco Bizarre, the Great Moluccas. Islam is the first spread to the region during the 13th century through Arab traders from present-day Malaysia and Indonesia. Prior to this contact, of the area were primarily animist, living in small autonomous communities. The indigenous population was quickly converted, and first mosque in the Philippines was built in the mid-14th century in the town of Simonol. The Philippine sultanates of Sulu and Maguindanao were subsequently in 15th and 16th century, respectively. In the late 16th to early 17th century, the first contact with Spain occurred. By this time, Islam was well established in Mindanao and had started influencing groups as far north as present-day Manila on the island of Luzon. Upon the Spaniards' arrival to the Philippines, they were dismayed to find such a strong Muslim presence on the island, having just expelled the Moors from Spain after centuries of fighting. In fact, the name Moros is the Spanish words from Moors, was given to the Muslim inhabitants by the Spanish. Caesarea Caroli was the name given by Villalobos to the island of Mindanao when he reached the sea near it. This was named after the Charles V or Holy Roman Empire and Eye of Spain. The region is home to most of the country's Muslim or Moro population, composed of many ethnic groups such as the Maranao and the Tausug. The Bangingi, they are the user of Venta, as well as the collective group of indigenous tribe known as Lumad. At the beginning of 20th century, the Lumads controlled an area which now covers 17 of Mindanao's 24 provinces. But by the 1980 census, they constituted less than 6% of the population of Mindanao and Sulu. Heavy migration to Mindanao of Visayans, spurred by government-sponsored resettlement programs, turned the indigenous Lumads and Moros into minorities.